Filter, a Harry Potter x Voldemort fanfiction by the mighty Ticonderoga. Harry's POV. I finally killed Voldemort today. Everyone's so happy. I'm also sad because many people lost their lives for me. Hermione and Ron wanted to be alone for some time because they spent most of their time in the battle and not for themselves. I was sitting under the tree by the black lake waiting for the giant squid to come up and entertain me, but the poor squid was scared that I would eat him. Squiddy, Squiddo, Squidda, don't ask me. I took Hermione's time turner back in the future. I'd introduced myself to Daniel Radcliffe. I get to know something called K-pop, and I fucking loved it, and I became a career boo. Suddenly the squid came out, sniffing the snot. I knew it, baby. I knew that was the Korean squid. The squid and I were still having a staring contest when I felt a familiar headache. Ouch, bitch. Poor Mr. Squid was terrified if Harry's language be what home, sweet home. Luckily, it was only because he was thinking about Voldemort. That night, Harry went to stay with Weasleys. He wanted to tell Hermione, Ron, Ginny about what happened this morning with the squid and Voldemort, but he thought it was better not to tell them. True, they were his best friends, but he couldn't tell them a few secrets. Ginny was sitting beside them, cuddling. He didn't like it at all. Ginny noticed Harry's strange behavior and wanted to talk to him about it. Harry, you good? I'm good, he wanted to tell, but I'm not. Harry, are you okay? I'm okay, but I'm not. Harry, I'm talking to you. Ginny shook him violently. Oh my god, yes mate, lad. Yes, okay, I'm twiggly, faggoty, straight gay. He didn't realize what he said, but Ginny thought, bitch, what did you just say? Ginny thought it was a joke. Haha, Harry, you're so funny. How can you say that you're faggoty, gaggety, giggly, titty guy when you just made out with me 17 hours ago? And she laughed it off. Harry now came back to life and thought, crap, I said it. He likes Ginny, but not in that way. He wants to protect her, so he wanted to confess that he was gay, so she wouldn't be attacked personally. And if you are asking how he got to know he was gay, he didn't hate Malfoy for a reason. Yeah, also, he wanted to kiss Malfoy in the starting of 6th year, but unfortunately, he got his nose broken by his crush. Ginny, I love you, lad. You're the greatest. You are lovely, but... Ginny was about to cry. Don't blame her. She has every right to cry, be angry. And she also slapped Harry. But why, Harry? I'm figgity twiggity guy. Yeah. So, are you gay for Ron? Bloody hell no. I mean, he has sexy red hair. You dumbass, I have red hair too. He's a guy, I don't like him like that though. Is it Malfoy? In the past. Oh. We can still be friends, you know, Ginny. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're my friend. Yeah, and you are my bitch. In a low, not so happy tone. Meanwhile, after Voldemort was dead, all the Death Eaters gathered in the white train station. All their souls were purified. Bellatrix was playing chess with James and Remus. Lily was hanging out with Nerissa and Lucius. They were calling them by the first names and not their last. Severus and Albus were dancing too. I Like to Move It by Madagascar. They both gave each other suggestive smirks and hexed Sirius's hair to turn transparent. Everyone was enjoying themselves. They were waiting for just one person to arrive, Mr. Voldemort. They were doing weird shit, conducted by the Marauders, when the room suddenly became bright. In came Voldemort, wearing his new white night dress. He was gorgeous. Lucius licked his lips. Nerissa saw this and did one thing she always wanted to do: smack his ass and back his head largely. Lucius didn't mind and said, "Pink eye," with a smirk, but said it to Lily by mistake. Lily rolled her eyes and turned her head back to Voldemort. She wanted to leave James for him, but didn't want to because James had a big dick. She doubted if Voldemort even had one. Board games, she meant. She went and stood beside James because he was closest to Voldemort. Voldemort spotted Lames or Jilly, his ultimate ship. He ran towards them and started crying. "I'm so sorry, Lily and James, for killing you. Harry needed a lot of parental love, but I was cause of a lot of bad things. I was a fucking young dairy at the time, and I only wanted to take care of him. Please forgive me." Everyone's heart melted at the sight, and they were all like, "Aw," Bellatrix said. "Aw, Tom, marry me." Tom Voldemort loved all his Death Eaters equally, but he loved one person a lot. Not Bellatrix, not a Death Eater. "Look, Belle, you are hot, but not my type. Oh hell, I have a crush on Harry Potter." Everyone was stunned. That's when the head of Afterlife came. He informed that only one person can come back to life. They all thought Voldemort should. Voldy started crying, tears of joy. He didn't deserve this, but again, he just wanted to spend his life with Harry Potter. He agreed. The maids there gave him some sexy clothes, a nice t-shirt, torn black jeans, so whenever he walked, his thighs flexed and everyone would fall for him, and he would swing his hips more. He fantasized about Harry staring at him, giving him a seductive look. He blushed. He was given a wig. Then Pinocchio entered the chat and told him to lie. "I'm in love with Lucius' ass." The truth is, Lucius didn't even have a butt, unlike Mr. Tom Holland, who was titled the UK's ass, or Chris Evans, or Ride Jimin. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit so much. If you're writing fanfictions, don't fucking add your K-pop bullshit. No one fucking cares. Harry's POV. "Darkness, that's all I could see. No shit, Sherlock. My eyes are closed, and I could smell Molly's bloke pancakes, but I could smell something different. Gucci cologne?" I turned my head to see Harry Styles. Just kidding. It's Voldemort. I'm not kidding. I was surprised, but I wasn't scared. I bottled up my feelings for too long, and I couldn't stop them now. What can I say? I'm a hormonal 18-year-old teenager. Also, it's not like he's going to kill me because he doesn't have his wand. I mean, he has it down there, but not his wooden one he uses as a dildo. It was also easy to kiss him because the lad was noseless. I quickly kissed my lad and rushed to the bathroom because I'm blushing, and more importantly, I wanted to pee. You know that pee-wee thing. I finished my business and came out just with a towel wrapped around my waist because I was so shocked to see Tom Riddle, or otherwise known as Voldemort. He looked sexy AF with his noseless face. Voldemort POV. I felt something on my lips and realized it was Harry. But why would he kiss me if he already liked me? I would have waited in hell itself, but I wanted to be a good man for Harry, so I came back. He was shocked to see me. I turned my head and looked at myself in the mirror. I was Tom Riddle. I like this change, me being like an overdramatic teenage girl. I ran and hugged Harry. I felt his abs which glistened with water. I'm so glad that my old looks are back, all thanks to St. Potter. Harry, I love you so much. Yes, I kissed him. Mm, mm. Oh, fuck yeah, Harry. I broke the kiss and I started to preach, which I practiced. Never. It was very cringy. I mean, Albus Dumbledore wrote it. No wonder. He was such a faggot. So I told my own speech. Harry, I love you so much. Roses are red, violets are blue, your towels are blue, and my balls are too. I always loved you, and now it's confirmed because my looks changed because of you. I also regret killing your parents, lol. Please forgive me, uwu. Don't cry, baby. I love you too, and I forgive you. Also, my parents told me to go for you. Not only them, but I really like you, said Harry back to Dumbledore. Immediately, Tom, he changed, captured Harry's lips, and a passionate kiss turned violent. Dom wanted to be the dominant guy, so he spanked Harry's ass and whispered against his lips, "You are my bitch." They ended up fucking for hours, the two of them. The end.